AC/DC and Van Halen are two of the biggest hard rock bands of all time, and both had incredible guitarists such as Angus Young, Malcolm Young, and of course, Eddie Van Halen. There are many coincidences between the two groups. For example, both were formed by brothers who were born in Europe but founded the bands in the countries they emigrated to. Later in their careers, both groups had to replace their classic singers and still managed to maintain their success, and in AC/DC's case, even became bigger. Over the decades, Angus Young has spoken about many hard rock bands, including Van Halen and their late guitarist Eddie. Like most hard rock musicians, Angus Young admires Van Halen, and obviously the incredible technique and talent the late guitarist Eddie Van Halen had. When the musician sadly passed away in 2020 at the age of 65, a victim of cancer, the AC/DC leader posted a special message on his social media as a tribute to EVH. Eddie was a guitar wonder, his playing pure wizardry. To the world of music, he was a special gift. To those of us fortunate enough to have met him, a very special person. He leaves a big hole in a lot of hearts. To the Van Halen family, my heartfelt sympathies, Angus Young said. The Scottish musician first discovered their music when he saw Eddie playing live the instrumental track Eruption in the late 70s. That song became one of his favorites by the band, as he said in the Niels Lozauer photo book. AC/DC played on a bill with Van Halen back in 1978, 1979 for a Bill Graham Day on The Green Show. I didn't know much about Van Halen then, except that I remember seeing film clips of them, especially the one of Eddie playing the solo piece Eruption. I was very impressed. I didn't meet Eddie until years later when there was a Monsters of Rock open-air festival in England. I was shocked to hear he liked my playing, because I've never rated myself as a guitarist. Eruption is a favorite track. He's got everything characteristic of his playing in that song. There's a bit of everything. When Jimi Hendrix came along, it was like, where did this guy come from? I think that was the same feeling with Eddie. When Eddie appeared on the scene, every guitarist I ran into said, "You've got to hear this guy," Angus Young said. During the same conversation, Young said that like Jimi Hendrix, Eddie was also an innovator. According to him, the late musician also changed the whole landscape of guitar playing and was imitated by countless other guitarists. He turned the rule book upside down in terms of his approach. There was a lot of experimentation to his playing. Eddie also crosses into that avant-garde thing, which puts him in the same category as Hendrix, Angus Young said.